Time for some fantasy booking. Hello guys, one more time and welcome to Ring Royalty. My name is Alexis, as you already know. Today I have my new hoodie on, just letting you know. And today we're going to talk about some fantasy booking, as I want to talk to you about my dream Survivor Series women's teams. It's going to be very interesting to mix things up, you know, the newer generations with the old ones. So what are my teams? I'm gonna let you know right now. To begin with, team number one for me is going to be the Crazy Chicks. The captain Psycho Miki, Victoria, Alicia Fox, AJ Lee, and Alexa Bliss. So this team has all the craziness in the world combined. They're going to make a very unpredictable Survivor Series team, and I think they would be very dominant as well. I know we have some combustible elements in this team. However, I do think that the fact that they're all crazy could create some interesting spots and interesting moments inside the Survivor Series match. So why not? Psycho Victoria and Psycho Mickie James, as well as AJ Lee, three of the best crazy characters in women's wrestling history. Alicia Fox was very entertaining with her crazy gimmick, and Alexa Bliss' personality after her alliance with The Fiend has been really entertaining and really creepy. So this team has all the elements to be one of the best teams in the history of Survivor Series. I mean, let me know what you think down below, but that's my opinion. Crazy Chicks. I mean, we all did Crazy Chicks, right? Team number two. For me, I'm going to go with Vince McMahon's favorite topic, blondes, because team number two is going to be the Blonde Trash. Team captain Trish Stratus, along with Charlotte Flair, Beth Phoenix, Michelle McCool, and Maryse. A lot of beauty and a lot of blonde hairs in this one. I think all of them were very dominant women, and besides all of them being probably fan favorites at some point, they were trailblazers. They really did a lot for the division when they were in WWE. All of them have earned their spot in history in the women's division. Some people may say because they were blonde, they got more opportunities than other wrestlers. Then again, you cannot say that they didn't deserve those opportunities because they worked hard and actually have some iconic matches. I mean, Trish Stratus, a legendary woman, probably the greatest women's wrestler ever. Charlotte Flair, I mean, she's overhyped, that is completely true, but she's an incredible athlete and her resume is just unbelievable. Beth Phoenix, one of the strongest women ever to step foot in the ring. Michelle McCool, such an amazing character, and she was part of one of the most iconic tag teams ever in Lay Cool. And Maryse, the embodiment of what a diva is, probably one of the most important Divas champions in history. So all of them had a lot of accolades and a lot of similarities besides being blonde. I don't know, just a perfect team in my view. The third and final dream team of mine is going to be a very interesting one. I struggle a bit with the name of this third team, but I decided to call it the GOATs. Team captain Chyna, along with Sasha Banks, Asuka, Melina, and Lita. In this team, we have absolutely everything that you can ask for. We have amazing characters, we have strength, we have power, we have athleticism. I mean, all of them together for me are the full package, and that's why they are the GOATs. Not only they had an incredible impact during their respective eras, but all of them together are the embodiment of what a women's wrestler should be. For me, most of them are the full package. Chyna breaking down barriers for women in the early 2000s. Lita, the first woman to do high-risk maneuvers. Melina, such an amazing character, a visceral style in the ring. Sasha Banks and Asuka, two of the most amazing performances in WWE today. What else can you say about this team? It's just perfection in the ring. They have everything a team should have. All the elements are covered by the different members. So this could be probably the most interesting team that I would love to see in Survivor Series. This is the definition of a dream team for me. And I would love to know, after I mention my 3 dream teams, what's your opinion about all of them down in the comments. Are you into any of these teams? Or you just don't like the idea of them being together? Tell me all of that down in the comments. Now for this second part of the video, I asked you in my main channel, Alexis Girani, what will be your Survivor Series Dream Women's Tag Teams. So I got a lot of submissions. I decided to choose some of them, the most creative and interesting ones, and I'm going to share some with you right now so you can tell me your opinions about these other teams in the comments below. First, we have a team submitted by Saraya Lambert, and this is Team One Last Chance. Team Captain Gail King, along with Jillian Hall, Emma, Tori Wilson, and Ashley. Rest in peace, Ashley. Now, the idea of this team is brilliant in my book. I mean, all of these women were underrated at some point. None of them got a really meaningful title reign. Remember that Gail King won the Women's Championship, but her reign was basically trash. She had the title for less than 2 months before losing it without any relevant rivalries or matches. And Jillian's whole Divas Championship reign, don't even get me started on that. The rest of the women in this list never hold a championship in WWE, so this is a very creative team. Then I chose 2 teams from Aaron, John, Isidro, very creative teams. Let's start with Team Badass. Team Captain Yas, along with Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, Lita, and Caitlyn. I mean, sounds like a very strong team. Most of them are powerhouses. I cannot deny that this team would be intimidating if it was real. So very creative. And he also chose another team that he called Team Athletic. Team Captain Io Shirai, along with Candice LeRae, Bianca Belair, Melina, and Naomi. A spectacular team when it comes to athleticism. Completely true. I mean, Melina, Naomi, and Bianca Belair alone made already a spectacular team, and if you add the elements of Candice LeRae and Io Shirai, not only high flyers but risk takers, this team definitely sounds like a recipe for an entertaining match. Definitely. The next team was chosen by Eric Rhodes, and it is Team Divas. Very controversial entry because the divas that he chose, Team Captain Eva Marie, along with Rosa Mendes, Cameron, Summer Rae, and Oksana. I know most people would say that this team is not worth it, as most of these women are some of the most criticized in wrestling history, especially Eva Marie and Cameron. However, I decided to put this on the list because it's a very unique choice of women. I mean, he was literally the only one who mentioned some of these women, so I think it deserves a spot in this video. Thank you for your submission. Speaking of divas, the submission from AJ was Team OG Divas, the original ones. Team Captain Kelly Kelly, along with Candice Michelle, Maurice, Ashley, and Maria Kanellis. Maybe another controversial team, but from an older era. Very interesting too. We have different elements here. This is a team that could have been possible, if I'm correct, because these 5 women were actually in the company at the same time. It never happened, but it sounds like a very fun team. Why not? Especially for the fans that loved Divas era. The next team was submitted by Team J, and it is Eras United. Team Captain Alundra Blaze, along with Trish Stratus, Victoria, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch. 5 women that really stand out. I mean, Alundra Blaze, the best in her generation. Trish and Victoria, very popular in the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era, and Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch, probably 2 of the most dominant women we have seen in recent years. So I really understand why he decided to pair all of these women together. So Eras United sounds like a really interesting team. Our final team, from Eduardo Garcia, the Amazon Girls, Team Captain Mia Yim, along with Mercedes Martinez, Raquel Gonzalez, Sonya Deville, and Io Shirai. A lot of unpredictable elements in that team. It was a very unusual pick. I'm so surprised that Raquel Gonzalez, Mercedes Martinez, and even Mia Jin were chosen for a team, but that makes me happy. So I would definitely enjoy to see this team, and thank you for your submission. Alright, so I hope you like this video of the Dream Survivor Series women's teams. This video wouldn't be possible with all your submissions, so thank you very much for the comments, a lot of creativity there. Tell me down in the comments which of the teams that I mentioned, maybe they were mine or from someone else, did you think would be the best to see in Survivor Series. I mean, if you don't think any of the ones that we mentioned in the video are the best dream team, tell me down below who will be the 5 women that will be inside your dream team. Thank you very much for your support once again. It means a lot. We're growing very, very fast, and I'm always going to be thankful for that. My name is Alexis, as you already know. Here's my Instagram. I will see you guys next week with more content, so thank you and stay safe. Goodbye.